Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise. Reviewing games, and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Numbers Post 1975, and welcome to another Fat Friday video, a series of videos where I take a look at some more interesting things you can find to eat in the high street. I'm back in the kitchen. It's convenient, as I said last week. Will I make this a permanent place for this? Don't know. Haven't thought that far in advance, I should say, to be fair. Anyway, rocking my Adam and the Ants t-shirt. This bit me in the ass earlier on when I was in my own favourite adult playground, which is Iceland. I know, predominantly most of the things in this series of videos have been from there. What can I say? I love Iceland. They just have that range of products that you don't get in other supermarkets. They aren't afraid to make a gimmicky product, I should say. This is not a gimmicky product because, well, mouth's gone already, Pavlov's dogs, but I have in fact conditioned myself to do that over frozen food, hence the reference Pavlov's dogs. Conditioned being key there, because of the 2 years I've been doing this. Literally, these smell absolutely fantastic. You know what they are because you've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail, but they are, I have to show anyway, don't I? Iceland crispy chicken wings, Oriental style. I didn't know Oriental style was a style of chicken wing, or is it just something that Iceland made up to sell more chicken wings? By all means, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, is it a thing? These smell amazing. I don't know what's in them because I haven't read the instructions yet, but I can guarantee that garlic is certainly one of those ingredients. I'm not a massive fan of garlic. I like the taste. I mean, garlic's in everything anyway. Can't handle the smell of it on me afterwards. But there's not just garlic in there. I do not know, excuse me, but they smell absolutely banging. Now, 3 people on Facebook through DMs said, hey Dave, clearly you like chicken wings. Try the Oriental style chicken wings from Iceland. They're fantastic. I don't think they're new. Well, they're not, because if they were, Iceland would slap a massive new sign on it, because they're pretty good at doing shit like that, and then it would stay on there till it was well and truly not new, which they do with all their loaded fries. So half the time I can't tell something's new or not, but I'm going off on a tangent here. 3 people said, if you like chicken wings, and clearly you do, as does Robert. Robert says hello. You need to try these. There's something a bit different. The coating on them is absolutely fantastic, and they taste amazing. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Clearly I like my hot food. I love hot chicken wings as well. But the thing about heat is I like it to blow my face off, but I don't like it to be the expense of taste. And therefore I can enjoy a wing that's not hot. One of the best wings I've had would be in Iceland's other range, the TGI Friday range. But I can't remember what they were, but they weren't hot at all. Were they sticky bourbon or something like that? Go through my playlist, it's in there somewhere, but they were absolutely fantastic. Easily amongst the best ones I've had in this series of videos. Excuse me, windy pops, but they weren't hot. They had boneless covered ones, so they were pretty fantastic as well. So they obviously had a coating on, and just to prove that I do like wings, this is my genuine actual dinner. And Roberts, this is going to be my tea. See, the thing about Friday is, it is genuinely my fat day. So I've got no problem having 2 servings of chicken wings. So obviously, also I'll let you into a little secret, because some people can't seem to understand this, but this is not a true reflection of my diet. Anyway, so basically these were, I have not seen any other reviews of these. Oh yeah, this. So I'm wearing my Adam and the Ant shirt. I found it today. It's a bit crumpled because it was at the bottom of a drawer. I had wondered where it was, and I'm walking around Iceland, and then this bloke starts following me, and I'm like, as you do. And then he basically comes up to me and just goes, cool shirt. Breaks his phone out, and I'm like, oh, thanks. I'm trying to walk away. Look, here's the thing. I am a social person, but when I'm shopping, yeah, I just like to get in and get out. Mail shopping, basically. Bosh, in, out. Yeah, so like, you know, thanks, cool, appreciate it. Like walking off, and he comes alongside me and he breaks his phone out, and then he just goes, have you seen him live? I went, no. See, here's the thing about me and Adam and the Ants. Love Adam and the Ants, but I would rather remember him as he was when I was a kid than see fat old Adam. Now, that's no disrespect to him, because obviously I don't have a music career, and certainly wouldn't have a music career in another 30 years or anything. But it's me and Adam the Ants, and I genuinely love his music. Yeah, when it comes to enjoying him, YouTube videos, stuff like that, listening to his albums in my car, but don't really need to see him old. I mean, maybe he's amazing, maybe he's fantastic, probably is. But I just got that, like this, the highwayman image in my head. But yeah, so he starts showing me on his phone, and he's flipped this, and it's like, I get it. I get it. You're a super fan. But do you have to accost people because they're wearing a t-shirt of someone that you clearly obsess over when they're shopping? Not a massive fan of that. Not a massive fan of that. I am a social person, but like I said, I'm shopping. It's food and shit. I want to get in and I want to get out. Anyway, unless that's happened to you, or it happens to you all the time when you are wearing music or anything related on a t-shirt. It clearly could use an iron though, couldn't it? Anyway, pointless random story aside there, because it's me. You want a pointless random story. How much were they? They were £3.50. Ouch, that's quite expensive. To be fair though, they are 750 grams. Now, 3 instructions. Basically, it's fan 180 degrees Celsius, but we care not for the Fahrenheit. Are you on? Yes, and you're on 180 degrees. I just kind of knew. I winged it. See what I did there? Or you could cook them in your air fryer for, don't know, can't read it. Where are your minutes? This product is suitable for it to be cooked in the air fryer. Cook according to manufacturer's instructions. But what about your instructions? You still have to give me, you still have to give me minutes. I mean, anyway, it's basically an oven, so it's, yeah, a mini convention oven. Don't know why it's called air fryer then. Anyway, I actually have one now. I actually have one. It's not sharp because it's in the other room, because I'm actually going to have someone give it to me for Christmas, which means I'm dying here. All the amazing things that I've seen, like when I was in Iceland, that I really badly want to cook in it, going to have to wait till literally Christmas Day evening. Yeah, so there you go. Jumped on the air fryer bandwagon. Can't use it till Christmas, but it's going to be interesting though to see how, like, you know, how many of these products can be cooked in an air fryer. Anyway, sorry, I'll shut up now. 30 minutes, if you can see that. What are the ingredients? I can't read them because it's creased to tips. So, chicken wings, 78% wheat, flour, glucose, crispy rice pieces. I'm guessing that's what's on them. Crispy rice pieces. Well, there you go. Now we know, now I know exactly what the coating is, basically. So I want seasoning. Creases, my God. Rice flour. You've just gone on again, haven't you? I could hear you, you cheeky bastard. And then plain wheat, rapeseed oil, sugar, tapioca starch, salt, white vinegar. Do you know what? There is not chili powder. There is chili powder in it, but the chili powder is right down there. I wasn't expecting it to be hot. But I was expecting it to have some form of chili in it for flavour purposes. Anyway, let's find this bad boy out. That's quite expensive actually, isn't it? There's no side portion to this. This is not a combine and war because I am going to eat the entire bag, because That's how I roll. Well, I'm going to eat 3/4 of it, and Robert's going to have the remainder. Holy cow! There is something very familiar. It smells like it's got licorice. Can't be, can't be. Anyway, there are your wings. There is the coating. Sorry about... Oh, hang on, we haven't done the weather. To be fair, we haven't done... Welcome to Eddie's Bar. We haven't done Eddie's Bar because there is no new additions to Eddie's Bar this week. However, there was one. It was just called chili sauce, and it was in the world food aisle in Asda, and I bought it, and I haven't actually got round to adding it to Eddie's Bar because I left it in the fridge at work, which is really annoying because if you leave anything in the communal fridge at work, chances are it's gonna be gone when you get back to it, unless it's Marmite cheese, because no fucker nicks my Marmite cheese, because apparently they don't like Marmite cheese. Their loss, their loss. Oh, and weather. As you can see, it's a perfectly blue sky out there, which I'm not a fan of, but if you look at the window, it has been raining a little bit on and off today. To be fair, it's pretty much pissed down most of the week, which I am a fan of, and it's about 12 degrees Celsius out there, which for me, I don't know. I like cold. I like cold. I could do with it being a little bit lower than that, because as I said, I have to sleep during the daytime. Anyway, let's bang these bad boys into the oven. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I couldn't really see in the ingredients, but there's a very, you'll know exactly what I mean if you cook this. There's a very familiar smell to them. There is the nutritional information if you care. I obviously do not care because, as I said, this is Fat Friday for me. This is genuine my fat bastard day. So, obviously that means we're going to have the whole lot. I can clearly see, like the rice and shit they said, it's in the coating. You can see it. You can see it. Not sure what's going on there. Right, now 3 times 50, 750 grams. Sounds quite a lot on paper, weight-wise, doesn't it? But it's 11 wings, is it? Yeah, 11 wings. Somehow I thought it might be more than that. Anyway, where's my phone? See, now I look at it like that, and now I'm absolutely fucking starving. That doesn't look like it's enough for a growing lad and his tapeworm called Robert. But, so let's time this. 30 minutes. I'm going to do it for 15, and I'm going to flip them, because that's how I roll. Where is... See, the thing is, right, tangent, they advertise this phone, because just like I said, I dumped Samsung because they're shit. It's Motorola, and they say, comes pre-installed with hardly any apps and shit on it. So, you know, it's basically you can tailor it to your needs, and it's not, you know, eaten up and shit. Really? Really? That's with hardly any apps. Anyway, right, so where is clock? There we go. Right, so we're going to do 15 minutes. Well, I'm just going to put it up to 30, but yeah. Then we're going to flip it after 15, and then hopefully it's going to be a winner chicken wing dinner. It smells phenomenal. Cold. It smells phenomenal. Righty, so it is 5 to 1, perfect lunchtime. So, see you in 15 minutes. Ready, we're coming up to 15 minutes. It smells absolutely banging in here. There is certainly no smell of heat in those, but as I said, I really didn't expect them to be hot. But definitely smell the garlic, and there's kind of like a really, really sweet, I can't put my finger on it. I can't, to be fair, the ingredients don't really match up for the smell of the product anyway, but yeah, I mean, have a read if you want, but there's a very, very sweet smell from it, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm dying, because while I may not be a massive fan, might help if I stop this, wouldn't it, of sweet products, obviously it's going to be entirely different if it's a savoury sweet product, if that makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense. I am aware I'm talking a massive amount of bollocks. Let's take these bad boys out, and I'm keeping that because I want to do see how they look compared to the cover arts. Yeah, take these bad boys out and flip them. Did he get away with it? Well, I can see, so I think I did. Oh, they smell fantastic. They look exactly the same as they did when they're frozen. I am literally drowning in my own salivation here. And I'm burning myself quite badly. Pushing through, pushing through. Can you make it? Can you make it? There we go. Whew, didn't get me that time either. Don't know why I'm pulling my pants up. So I didn't stop it. All right, so we're gonna have to go to basically 32 minutes. So see you in 15 minutes, which brings us up right about perfectly to 1:30, otherwise known as my ideal lunchtime. Alrighty then, so we're coming up to 32 minutes, so let's crack this bad boy out. It still smells absolutely fantastic, but there is definitely a very sweet smell going on here. But then, I'm dying. Isn't sweet and sour a traditional Chinese takeaway dish? I don't know. That's why I raised my voice at the end. It's a question. Let's get these bad boys out. Did he get away with it? Yes. Right. Oh, they smell amazing. Look at those bad boys. They've definitely crispened up. I'm burning myself again quite badly. Put them sharp. I was a bit worried, but then having said that, obviously I was only halfway through the process, which is why I flipped them. I was a bit worried that they were going to come out crispy. I'll bring the camera over. I don't know if you can hear that, but still cooking, still cooking. But yeah, listen, universal fork test, the only scientific way I know of checking that something is crispy. But so yeah, like I said, I was a little bit worried that they weren't going to crisp up, but they definitely have. It says, and he's scraping it all off. So let's bang these bad boys on the plate. This is my genuine lunch, as I just said well, at the start of the video. They definitely browned off a lot as well. We'll do a comparison. Bag, product, bag, product. They actually do really look like the bag. Obviously on the bag though, these will all be raw and basically painted. But yeah, they do look the part. So basically, let's crack into these bad boys. Right. Anyway, quick question. Do you like your chicken wings with bones or without bones? I've seen a little bit of discussion around that topic. Personally, I like them with bones. I know it makes eating them a bit messy and a bit of a trick and stuff like that. But if it's not got bones in it, it's not a chicken wing, is it? It's just a piece of chicken. Anyway, 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Ooh. First things first, excuse me, it is really crispy, really crunchy, and there's a really nice consistency to the coating. Fantastic. And there's a definite sweet taste. Really nice chicken, really tender, not fatty, not stringy. I really like that coating. Probably one of the better coatings I've had on a chicken wing, to be fair. There's a sweet taste, It's not overpowering. It's not like stupidly sweet, which I was a bit concerned about. Excuse me, pig. These are amazing. I'm gonna have to clean the floor after this. I'm aware of that. Straight in the bin, innit? These are amazing. It may have had chili in the ingredients. As I said, it was right down the bottom of the list. There's a tiny, excuse me, I forgot my fire extinguisher of choice. I can't help it, I'm so hungry. Fire extinguisher of choice is regular non-diet, not a fan of non-diet drinks. Lilt, but obviously you've seen me drink this enough times to know that I am a fan of Lilt. Do prefer knockoff supermarket Lilt because it's diet, but as I said, you can't buy it in cans anymore. And I don't buy drinks in big bottles because it goes flat as tits overnight. Palate cleanse. Wrong order. Yeah, so there's a tiny little pinch of heat, but it's clearly a flavour thing. It's not intended to give you any sort of, like reaction to it, like, blow your face off. It's there clearly as a flavour. I can taste it because I can feel it, a little bit of it on the end of my tongue. They're very sweet, but it's not overpowering, and I do mean sweet in a savoury sense there. Like I said, excuse me, Windy Pops. Think sweet and sour. I would say there's a sweet and sour taste to the actual chicken. How do I rate them? They're not as good as those TFI Friday ones. But to be fair, I can't remember what flavour they were, but I don't remember them. I remember them being nicer than this. There's not much in it. It's not fair to compare it to hot chicken wings because obviously these aren't hot, nor did they intend to be hot. But the coating does exactly what it says on the tin. It's super crispy. It's really nice. It's quite light as well. It's quite light. Yeah. Do you know what? These are pretty good. These are pretty good. I wouldn't say they're the best chicken wings I've ever had. Like I said, the TFI Friday ones beat them. And it's not fair to compare it, excuse me, pig, to hot chicken wings. But do you know what? The Oriental style chicken wings, they try something a little bit different, and that's it really is. I'm assuming it really is a type of chicken wing that is Eastern, or maybe they just invented it to sell chicken wings. I don't know, but it's different. It's definitely different, and that's good. I really like them. I would recommend them absolutely. The only thing I can say is, and obviously that's me, that's not even going to make a dent. That's not even going to touch the size. But Iceland's chicken wings, Oriental style crispy coating, yeah, seriously, get your ass to Iceland and try them. I really like them. And if you have tried them, please, by all means, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Good or bad, don't care. I love hearing what people think of the products that I have tried. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you later.